Ethereum is bleeding against Bitcoin. Traders are panicking. Chicken Little just screamed, "The sky is falling!" As of recording, ETH over BTC just hit a ratio of 0.039368. But this isn't chaos, it's a signal. Now let's dig into that, because that's not a dip, that's compression. And compression is a signal. So if you know what that means, you're already ahead. Let's get into it. ETH over BTC is the ratio that maps Ethereum's strength against Bitcoin. When it compresses, Ethereum is losing ground. Not just in price, but in dominance. This ratio doesn't move randomly. It reacts to macro fear, liquidity shifts, capital flight. So if you consider Bitcoin as the fortress, then Ethereum is currently the frontier. When the world tightens, traders retreat to the fortress. And that's what we're seeing now. But we know that this isn't the first time. Ukraine invasion 2022, ETH over BTC dropped hard. Post-February 2022, ETH over BTC collapsed toward 0.055, a compression that mirrored micro panic. What happened in the recovery? Ethereum rallied 120% over the next 2 months, regaining strength into the hype. Iran cyber strike? Well, same pattern. ETH over BTC ratio dropped sharply again, falling below 0.027, breaking a multi-year support zone. Ethereum liquidations hit 461.5 million, outpacing Bitcoin's 376 million. That's not noise, that's signal. In fact, ratio decline marked the longest downtrend in ETH over BTC history, over 1,190 days from its 2021 peak. Then what happened? Well, Ethereum rebounded from a weekend low of $2,113 to $2,261 by Monday morning. Altcoins showed early strength. Doji, ADA, and Sol, they all bounced, suggesting renewed risk appetite. Analysts flagged ETH over BTC's 0.019 zone as historically undervalued, often preceding Ethereum's outperformance. Every time macro fear spikes, Ethereum bleeds faster. Altcoins then follow, liquidity dries up, and the ratio becomes a warning light, not just for traders, but for system builders. It's just how you react to that warning light that leads to success. And so, now you know where most traders fall. They see Ethereum bleeding and panic. They chase Bitcoin, dump alts, and abandon their systems. But compression isn't a sell signal, it's a discipline test. Because we know from experience that these things recover. We know how to handle it. Ethereum bleeding means entries are opening. Bitcoin dominance means rebalancing is clean. This is where logical execution wins. Stop losses are tight, entries are mapped. Deploy small Ethereum entries now. Compression is the setup. Recovery is your payoff. You don't go all in, you go modular. Small entries, tight stops, no drift. Tighten your stop losses just in case, and avoid all altcoins until recovery is shown. No emotion, no drift, just architecture. Folks, CoinOps isn't here to chase hype, and it isn't here to react to panic. It's built to compound through volatility. ETH over BTC compression is part of the blueprint. It will happen. And when that ratio drops, we don't flinch. Instead, we deploy. Stake logic activates, rebalances triggers fire. This isn't retail logic here, it's legacy architecture. And every compression event is a build opportunity. So, if you're watching this before video number 2, you're early. The reissue is not done moving, and neither are we. The follow-up is coming. Stay locked. Oh, before we wrap, I want to spotlight my friends, a crew that's building something real. If you haven't checked out Little Bit of Coffee from Micro Brothers United, you're missing the pulse. It's raw, it's grounded, and it's exactly what community commentary should feel like. They're not chasing hype, they're brewing clarity. So, if you want to break from the noise and a little bit of truth with your roast, go subscribe. Little Bit of Coffee, links below.